My City, Stan.
Yes, yes.
Last year, you coached your beloved Bulldogs.
Yes.
What was that experience like, man?
It was amazing from the time it started. Well, the build-up was great. You did a great job with the build-up. Because at first, it was just like, all right, My City, let's see how this thing goes. And then a lot of people started calling my phone, man. Like, yo, Stan, I'm on the team or not? I'm like, yo, I don't pick no players. And I don't want no parts of picking players. Guys, listen to me. Anybody listening, all alumni. I do not select players. I just show up that day and I coach. It's all love, but I have not selected players. Oh, man.
It's hard, man. It's hard. There's so many people that want to participate,
Everybody
man.
wants to play.
We try to do our best to get as many people as we can in. What was it like coaching, though? Like, take us into the huddles, the bench.
Again, from the time you started promoting it, from the time I walked into the gym, right, I was pleasantly surprised in terms of the aesthetics. It looked beautiful in there that day. So many people, and it wasn't, people I haven't seen in a long time, with their families, with their kids, current players that are playing right now that don't even know some of these people.
They came out.
They come to support, and it just shows how important that event was for community building. That's an amazing CUNY event. And it's no knock on CUNY, but we've never had nothing like that, right? So it's dope to have everybody come together like that and celebrate the city game. We have a very special thing, right? So to come and celebrate the city game like that was amazing. All the families, and then to get a chance to be with all these wonderful young ladies. We have a blast together, jokes for days. It was from the time it started to the time it ended, taking pictures. Of course, I would rather win than lose, right? And it came down in true fashion to like the last player, right, which was dope too. But if that happens this time, I'll call a better player. I'll be more prepared.
What are some lessons you learned as far as coaching and managing the different generations? Like, because I'm looking over there from afar, I'm like, yo, I don't envy that position. There's a lot of people that are used to playing and having things ran for them. What I guess lesson did you learn that you may apply this second year?
I gotta pay a lot of attention in the first couple of minutes to fatigue. Like, who's tired? Because I don't know what shape they're in.
Yeah.
I don't know who's been balling, who hasn't. So you still have this idea of who this person used to be, right? And their pain threshold or their ability to play tired. Yeah. And it ain't the same. It ain't the same. But I think that's it. Just trying to figure out who's in shape and who's not, and especially towards the end of the game, playing the players that are in shape.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, Stan, that event was for you. We did the interviews, and I was telling everybody, like, the event was inspired by each individual, and the same is for you. Stan, I knew how much you loved that program, the hand you played in building that program, but your career took you in a different path. But you still a Bulldog.
Oh, yeah.
And we wanted to make sure you still had a way to connect with your girls.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And they were excited to have you. You said something to me that day, which is one of the coolest things. You said, well, I don't even think the people here know what this is.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Because it's new.
Yeah.
Right? It's new. And everybody shows up and, there's expectations, right? There's things that you want to see. There's things that you don't know. There's people that you don't even know you're going to run into. So when I saw it, I didn't know what it was, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm taking it in, and it was so dope just to see everybody, like, having a great time. And even some of the games got a little chippy. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see that competitive edge between people is, it's great. And then just everybody saluting each other for the work that they put in to make this conference what it is. And it was a lot of people saluting each other, like, hey, great job. Even the girls from Hunter, we lost the game to them. Yeah. And they came over. It was like, yo, let's take pictures. It was a moment that we'll never get back. For sure. In that way. So it was just great, man.
It was a great vibe. Even you was on the bench for the men's game too.
Yeah.
That's what I try to tell guys, like, yo, we all a part of each other's stories.
Family.
If I think back to some of my biggest wins, they big wins because of the level of competition I was going against. You know what I'm saying? We probably couldn't shake hands and stuff the way we did back then, but 10 years later, I could give you that salute.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And we could still go out there and compete. And everybody love Coach Stan. The girls, their parents, everybody, like, hopefully we have a bigger turnout this year. It was great to see Jeff out there on the court too. You know what I'm saying? I love to see the players with their coaches. Jeff, Meek, guys that help to nurture and mentor these young men. Now they all on the same court. So that's one of the biggest things I enjoy about my city.